Whoop. All right, what's up, Kareem? That was nice of you, buddy. Selling the 49ers to Marine Boy for spot price. Very good deal. Hopefully send some good karma your way. All right, so this is our product. I'm just going to leave it off to the side for a second because I'm going to cut it all out because these boxes are huge and annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and just start the recording here and get everything out of the boxes first. Then I'll go through the team list and all that stuff. But I just want to get these boxes out of the way because they are just obscenely large. All right, guys, here we are with round 2 of 2019 Prizm Football Mega Boxes. I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything out of the boxes to begin with, just because they're a pain in the butt. They're huge, stupid. Hey, look at all this empty space. Can you guys see that? Look at it. It's like I can literally stick my whole arm in here, I feel like. They can make these things half the size, but they do not. I guess they are called mega boxes, you know? I'm going to put up a round 3 of this break, even though it's not going to be exactly like this. I'm going to put a little twist on it. Basically what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to keep it as mainly centered around the mega boxes, where it'll be like, I think I might cut it down to 5 or 4. And then I will use the money that we're gonna save from cutting out a couple mega boxes to add in a higher end box or two, maybe a Prizm hobby box or something like that. It probably won't be $29 this time around. It'll probably be closer to 40. But I think it'll be a little more fun that way if we have 1 or 2 nice boxes in there. I'm doing good, Kareem. Thanks for asking, buddy. I'll be honest, my throat's a little bit raspy from all the talking I've been doing on camera here the past couple days, but it also doesn't help that I know I passed out with my mouth open. I took like half a sleeping pill, I think it was 2 nights ago. Because my dogs were just being the worst. They were just like crawling up my butt when I was trying to sleep. So, yeah, every time I do that, I wake up and my throat is just like, which is always because I pass out, like, you know, with my mouth open, and never a good idea. Probably ate like 14 spiders, but other than that, we good. I'll get over it. Today's probably my last day on camera for a couple days. I would think there's no way I'm going to be on camera again tomorrow. I don't think so. I'll get a day off and I will recover. So maybe 2 days off in a row. Who even knows? Last 2 here. I think 19 is going to be something special here. What quarterback are you believing in? My boy Danny Jones? Danny Dimes? I know it's Kyler. I know that's the answer, but I just want it to be Daniel Jones because I don't want the Giants to suck for any longer. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide these stacks just off to the side here for the time being so it doesn't screw up the autofocus. We'll leave 1 stack for right now. All right, team list. Oh, that's true, too. I mean, everything's going to be insane. It's already starting to happen with some of the basketball stuff. And I mean, everything's just nuts right now. Who am I kidding? Marine Boy, you purchased the 49ers, 80 with the Bears, Marine Boy back-to-back, Bengals and Bills, Reich with the Broncos, Iowa Husker with the Browns, Reich back-to-back, Reich with the Buccaneers, 80 with the Cardinals. Congratulations, that's 2 good teams. For you, G. Thompson with the Chargers, Kareem, you got the Chiefs, Matt with the Colts, J.S. West with the Cowboys, Chris with the Dolphins, Sinnecock with the Eagles, Troy with the Falcons, Matt with the Giants, Orion with the Jaguars, G. Thompson with the Jets, Mike with the Lions, Chris with the Packers, Reich with the Panthers, Kareem, you got the Patriots. I landed actually with my favorite team to get this year is the Raiders, and I got them, so that makes me a happy guy. Troy, you got the Rams, Io with the Ravens, Kareem with the Redskins, Barker with the Saints, Lucy, you got the Seahawks, Kareem, you got the Steelers, Reich with the Texans, Kareem with the Titans, and Chris with the Vikings. So for those of you that don't know about this this product, oh yeah, Kareem, did you see what a 18-19 Prizm retail basketball is? It's like 30 grand for a case of retail. Retail, 30 grand! Yeah, Gettleman's a dum-dum, but don't get me started on him either. I want this break to be fun for everyone, not turn it into a me bitching about, yeah, Dave. Good old Dave. But yeah, so this product here, looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 cards per pack. We usually get a handful of rookies, 1 Neon Green Pulsar Auto and 1 Neon Green Pulsar non-auto per box. On top of that, you have the chance at silvers. They're not 1 per box, but the true silvers are in here. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go through, stack them on up, and then we will slide on through. I'm assuming I can get all this stuff shipped out for you guys tomorrow. It's a pretty easy break for me, all things considered. So I would expect all this to ship tomorrow. If there happens to be any delay, I will let you guys know, but I would not think it's going to be an issue. All right, first box, take a look at the base. This is what the base look like, very nice. All right, got our auto right on top. It is, for the Lions, Travis Fulgham. Travis, that's a mouthful. Consonants that don't belong together. For the Lions, and Mike. Jerry Rice, Ryan Finley, Anunwa, Lamar Miller, Clay Matthews, a very nice Hawkinson rookie, so the Lions dominating the first 2 packs. Jameis Winston, Philip Lindsay, Get Hyped of Zeke, a nice Gardner Minshew for the Jags. Orion, congrats, buddy. Jeffrey, Fred Taylor, Bobby Wagner, Jalen Ferguson for the Ravens, Greg Olson, Hunter Henry, and for the Titans, our green Pulsar is Corey Davis. For the Titans, Kareem. Dexter Williams rookie, Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Goff, Terry Godwin the second rookie, Landon Collins, Marshawn Lattimore, Hines Ward, Brian Burns rookie for the Panthers, McCourty, Darius Leonard, a brilliant insert of Russell Wilson for Lucy, Quadre Allison rookie, Dunlap, Roquan Smith, Nick Vannett, Benny Snell rookie, DeMarcus Lawrence, Derrick Henry, Harrison Butker, and Zach Allen rookie for the Cardinals. Is going to do it for box number 1. I don't blame you, dude. That was a good strategy, but yeah, I'm about to say you're probably, you've got to the point that I've gotten into with all the things that I've collected over the years where I always find stuff that's undervalued, and then I get half of it, and then the market catches up, and then I just don't want to buy it anymore, you know? I can tell you some crazy Prizm stories, man. I was like the OG Prizm promoter back in basketball in like 2013, 14, even 2012, 13. I mean, I had no job. I just quit my job at managing Texas Roadhouse, and I still went out and spent, like, I only had a couple $1,000 saved, and I spent $1,500 on a Damian Lillard gold Prizm because I knew that was going to be the card. That's going to be like replacing Chrome that we hadn't had for a couple years. I graded it at 9.5, and then I flipped it for like $4,500 or four grand. I don't even remember, $4 grand maybe. I mean, I was way too early on the train, but all right, here we go. Marcus May, Bettis, and our green Pulsar is Nasir Adderley, rookie. Udell, stand up. The alma mater right there. Nasir Adderley, G. Thompson. Nice hit. Sean Murphy Bunting, rookie. Garrett, Sharp, Gurley, and Hakeem Butler, rookie. Valdez Scantling, Deshaun Hamilton, and a Danny Ramendola, even though he's not on the Rams anymore, for the Lions, continuing to do work with a true silver. Nice Stidham rookie for you, Kareem. Lorenzo Carter. Nice Mahomes base. Fireworks of Michael Thomas, Irv Smith Jr., Lorenzo Alexander, DJ Moore, Joe Namath, Damian Harris, Peterson, Harrison Smith, Tyrell Williams, Dexter Lawrence rookie, Gronk, Sean Alexander, and our auto, Dylan Mitchell for the Vikings. D. Mitch for Chris. Rockwell Armstead rookie, Andy Dalton, Latavius Murray, Brandon Cooks, John Ursua, Marlon Mack, Archie Manning, Sony Michel Emergent, McLaurin rookie, very nice for the Redskins, Witten, Cohen, Sherman, and there you go, Nick Bosa rookie. Congrats, Marine Boy. Good purchase. That's what you're looking for from that spot. Yeah, think about that. That's how far we've come, is that it's gotten to the point where you're like, oh, sick, I'll take that Mahomes base. Base cards. Base cards. But, yeah, Prizm's nuts. Every facet of Prizm is absolutely bonkers. But like I said, we saw it coming. We knew. We used to open 13, 14 Prizm basketball for $400 for a case. Now it's like 50 grand is going out the door. $400. We knew. I mean, again, I'd probably tell you it sold way too early. Still have a couple Giannis's, but you know, if I held on to everything that I've ever owned in my whole life, I would not have done well. So, you know, every once in a while when you're right but you're wrong, you know, basically selling too early or anything like that, you know, it is what it is. It's okay. I play the percentages when it comes to buying and selling. All right, box 3. Oh, man, my dogs are just howling at something again. They're the loudest, biggest idiots. All right, Brett Favre, Ray Lewis, and there's a nice one for the Steelers. Kareem. Roethlisberger Neon Pulsar. That's pretty sharp. Ty Johnson rookie. Westbrook, Reed, Arden Key, and Hunter Renfrow. Kirksey, Jerry Rice, and Kyle Rudolph. So now the Vikings and the Lions each have a silver Prizm and an auto. Greedy Williams, Gore, Miller, Unstoppable Luke Kuechly, Foster Moreau, rookie. Norman, Winston, Matthews, Trevion Williams, rookie. Hightower, Taylor, cards are sticking. Lindsey, David Long, rookie. Olsen, Bobby Wagner, and the auto. Zach Allen for the Cardinals, 80. Hold on one second, guys. Bobby Wagner. What?
Sorry,
You guys are morons.
sorry.
Women lock themselves out of the house. It happened, though. A.J. Brown, rookie. Bernard, Fuller, Henry. Hey, Danny Dimes. There he is. Daniel Jones. Matt, congrats. Zeke, Goff, Jared Allen Hype, Byron Murphy, rookie. McDonald, Lattimore, Hines Ward, and Dre Greenlaw. Oh my God, Michael Carter Williams. Sold so much Michael Carter Williams. Be out. The thing is, like, yeah, whatever. I probably lost a decent amount on the couple Giannis's that I had. I mean, but I still kept a couple. But yeah, let me tell you about all the Michael Carter Williams I sold and all the I mean, just from 13, 14, all the Nerlens Noels I sold, and Steven Adams, and CJ McCollums, all those guys that have all had their moment at some point. Victor Oladipo, all of them. Bye. See you later. And then forget about the guys who wound up being nothing, like, well, not nothing, but completely irrelevant, like guys like, Tony Snell. Yeah, whatever. He's an NBA player, but I mean, do you get $1 for Tony Snell rookie autographs these days? No, but I got like $15 a piece for them back then. So, it is what it is. It's going to happen every now and again when you buy and sell as many cards as someone like me does. Even if you don't, even if you're just like a normal, person, you're still going to run into that issue. Where if you do this long enough, you're eventually going to have cards of one of those guys that goes up, and you're not going to have them anymore. But it's still probably I. CJ McCollum is not my kind of player. Not my kind of guy. He ain't a bad NBA player, but he's not my kind of NBA player. He reminds me of a not as good DeMar DeRozan. Just, yeah, you're fine, but you're not gonna win. Even though his Game 7 against Denver last year was fantastic. Njoku, Clowney, and Gardner Minshew. Wow, Raquel Armstead. For Orion, Clowney, Travis Homer rookie, Eli, Cameron Brate, Ricky Seals-Jones, Marquise Blair, Josh Allen, Keelan Cole, Kamara, Gary Jennings rookie, Jordan Reed, Chris Harris, Elway, Devin Bush rookie, nice one there for the Steelers, Edelman, Steve Young, and Golden Tate. The third, Anthony Johnson rookie, Cobb, Ryan, Von Miller, David Montgomery rookie, nice one for the Bears for Athey, Watt, Cousins, Thurman Thomas, Miles Boykin rookie, Jordan Howard, Austin Eckler. I'll take it. Another Mahomes. This time it's the emergent. McSorley rookie, Xavier Howard, Dede Westbrook, Bo Jackson, Caleb Wilson rookie, Mark Ingram, Marvin Jones, Patrick Peterson, and Bryce Love. So round 2 here, not as strong as round 1 so far, although we have gotten a nice Daniel Jones and who's the other one? Who's the other good rookie we got? Oh, Nick Bosa. A couple other decent middle-tier rookies. Still hoping for Josh Jacobs myself here in one of these last 4 boxes. I mean, here's the thing with Jason Dominguez. If you pull a base auto, you know what, and you want to ride it out, okay, go for it. If you pull a card right now of a guy who's 16 years old that's not going to hit the majors for a bare minimum, I am talking best case ever scenario, it's probably 3 years now because he's probably going to lose a full year with what's going on. And then on top of that, you got to remember, he still has to produce at the levels of being the best player in all of the minor leagues and then continue to move on to being the best player in all of the major leagues within like a year or two to even come close to sustaining his prices. So I am a big old SELL sell. I'm talking if you got a card that's thousands of dollars of him. If you hit something nice, a mega box, or you got a chrome refractor, whatever, something like that, okay, that's fine. Like if I happen to pull one of those myself, I'll hold on to it that way. I don't miss the boat just in case he goes crazy, But yeah, there's no chance I'm holding on to a Jason Dominguez auto that's $12,000 right now, or anything, or even $5,000. No way. Go look. How many Major League Baseball players right now have cards that even approach those levels? They're like nobody. What do you got to do to keep that up, And that's always the mentality that I tell people, like especially with players that are new or hot, like the buy-in is so high. Forget about those guys. Screw them all. Forget about every single one of them. Forget it. There's no way. It's a losing proposition 99.9% of the time. But if you want to try and get lucky and throw a dart and hit the one guy that, that becomes Mike Trout every 20 years or becomes Tom Brady or becomes Patrick Mahomes, good for you. If you have money to play with like that, that's fun. That's a fun way to invest, I guess. But I don't. So, I'll find these good players that are $5, $6, $8, $12, $25, $30. and then I'll watch them become $100, $150, $200, and then I move on and do it all over again. So I think that's the smartest way to do it. But at the same time, you know, if you can find a way to get one of those big guys or two, if you can find a way to get one of them for cheap, okay, it makes it a little bit different. But if you bought the card or something, or you spent $3,000 to get it's a more complicated question or a more complicated answer than the question would make it seem. But generally, I would take the money and run and diversify my portfolio. All right, that'll be a good topic for one of my podcasts, one of my first ones. Buy the hype or no? All right, Beckham, Bledsoe, Tyler Eifert. This guy just cannot stay healthy, but when he is, he's good. For the Bengals, that's Marine Boy. Darwin Thompson, rookie. Ingram, Ebron, Derwin James, Dylan Mitchell, Cole Beasley, Trey Burton, Warren Moon, Cleveland Farrell, Dotson, Cooper Kupp, Fireworks of McCaffrey, Dawson Knox, rookie. Callaway, Davis, Dion, Darrell Henderson, rookie. Van Der Esch, Ginn, Coleman, Jawan Winfrey, rookie. Joe Hayden, Damian Williams. We got points. It's 600 points. That's actually a pretty decent card. It's about a $20 and $25 card. Right there. So that'll get random off amongst everyone. At the end, I'm going to leave it off over there so that way I don't put the code on camera by accident. McCole Hardman Jr. rookie. Golden Tate, T.Y. Hilton, David Johnson. Nice Dwayne Haskins for the Redskins. Who got the skins? Kareem, nice, buddy. Vernon Hargraves, Terrell Davis, Kerryon Johnson, Jalen Hurd rookie, Balaj, Calais Campbell, Marquise Goodwin, and Jonathan Abram. I think I've gotten every Raiders rookie except the one that I really wanted. Need to find me a very, very nice Josh Jacobs, please. Oh yeah, dude, Kareem. There's no doubt in that. I mean, 100%. He is the biggest prospect that I can possibly. That's been in my lifetime, at least. You know, when I started paying attention back in 2004 was the year I really started prospecting. He's without a doubt the only ones that come close was Strasburg and Harper. Strasburg was crazy. Actually, I think Strasburg was even crazier than how Dominguez is as far as like the media, because Dominguez is still so young. Strasburg was ready like right away. So that was nuts. And then he came up and he had that 12 strikeout debut, which was awesome. I still remember where I was watching that. I was like, this guy's the best pitcher on earth. He's better than Sandy Koufax. It was nuts. But even back then, you pulled the Strasburg. His only card out was his Bowman card, and his Chrome card was $60. So it's a lot different. And it's not to say that Jason Dominguez isn't going to be good or can't be good. It's just think of how good you have to be to sustain being a $2,000 base auto. You're Mike Trout. That's it. That's the only one. That's the only one that's even close to that level. Him and Acuna. And again, Acuna's only been doing it for a year and a half. People are buying into, these players being able to sustain elite level production over the course of 10, 12 years when they've done it for one, or they've done it for two, or they have the tools to do it. All it takes is one inside pitch that fractures your hamate bone. Dunzo, see you later. All it takes is one pulled hamstring running to first base. I'm looking at you, Matt Kemp. All it takes is Andrew Jones being the best center fielder in baseball, offensively and defensively, for 7 years. But that's not enough. You have to do it for 12 in baseball, or 13. So baseball's tough. Baseball is the one sport because it's such a grind and it's so long and the Hall of Fame's so tough. It's the hardest one for me. It's the easiest one to make a quick flip for the minor leagues because you got these guys that, everyone's going to be the next big thing. But it's the hardest one for like long-term plays. And I don't think Dominguez is a short-term play. Maybe I'm wrong there. There is room for growth if he starts off hot. There's always room for growth on anything if they start off hot if they haven't played yet. But yeah, very complicated topic. I might make that podcast numero uno. All right, Devonta Freeman, DeMarcus Robinson, and our auto is Alex Barnes. Where are all the good autos that we were getting in round one? Titans, Kareem, that's yours, buddy. DeAndre Baker, rookie. Keenum, Dalvin Cook, Dan Marino, Josh Oliver, Sony Michel, Bosa, Von Miller Fireworks, Justice Hill, rookie. Boyd, Cook, Tim Brown, Taylor Rapp, rookie. Allen Robinson, Jack Doyle, and I think this is our first Pulsar rookie, Josh Oliver for the Jaguars. The Jaguars. There's Orion. Here's a nice DK Metcalf for Lucy. Fletcher Cox, Anthony Miller, Hassan Reddick. Hey, there we go. Kyler for Athey. Getting most of the big rookies this round. Minka, Amendola, and a true silver for the Eagles, Zach Oitz. Sinnecock. Clayton Thorson rookie as well. Sanu, Moss, a brilliance of Saquon, Jay Sternberger, Earl Thomas, Kyle Rudolph, Jimmy G, Miles Sanders rookie, Leonard Williams, Traquan Smith, Calvin Johnson, and Darnell Savage. Yeah, I mean, see, that's a great way to put it. You know, when you start comparing, and it's what I always love to do. And for baseball, when it comes to Chrome, I always use Francisco Lindor because he's old enough now where he's been doing it elite level. He's 25 now, I believe, going on 26. He's only him, Troy Tulowitzki, and A-Rod, or I think it was him, Tulowitzki, and A-Rod, or him, Ripken, and A-Rod were the only ones that had put up that kind of offensive production at his position through their age 25 seasons. He's I think two-time Gold Glover. I think he won the Platinum Glove one year. I think he won a Silver Slugger one year. He's got 35-plus homers for the past couple of years. He's 20-20 every year. He might go 30-30. He took his team to within a base hit of the World Series. I mean, guy's a stud. He's a stud. He's likable. He's like apparently the nicest guy on earth. Base autos $350. Like, what do you have to do? Baseball's the one sport where winning championships doesn't really define you because it's so difficult to have an individual impact. Obviously Mike Trout's the perfect example, but there's plenty. You can just go through the list of superstars in the majors. More so recently because when you get the full set of teams in there, it's not really doesn't really hold true for pre 1975 when there were not that many teams. But what do you got to do in baseball? Seriously, what do you have to do to make your cards go up? You can't, being a top 3 player and all time at your position at your age, 5 years into your career, who cares? Who cares when I can get a Bobby Witt auto for the same price and he hit 220 last year in rookie level ball for 12 games or whatever the hell it was? You know what I mean? It's just logically it doesn't make sense. Oh, I mean, Kareem, yeah, I'm not gonna argue analytics or anything like that. Let me go through this box first. Ingram, Randy Moss, and more Zach Ertz. Karan Higdon, Cole Beasley, Kyle Rudolph, Jimmy G, Deontay Thompson rookie, Traquan Smith, Calvin Johnson, a Hunter Henry True Silver, Arcega Whiteside, Dotson, Ricky Seals-Jones, a brilliance of George Kittle, love that guy, Ryan Finley rookie, Callaway, Clowney, Elway, another Hawkinson rookie, Vander Esch, Brait, card sticking, Young, Gardner Minshew, Hayden, Von Miller, and Quadri Allison auto. Jalen Ferguson rookie, Tate, Keelan Cole, Thurman Thomas, Dexter Williams rookie, Harris, Austin Eckler, Drew Brees, Terry Godwin the second rookie, Village, Matt Ryan, Bo Jackson, and Brian Burns rookie. So those cards run together too, the rookies. I really wish they would stop putting this stupid white stuff in there. It's meant to make the cards not stick together. It just actually makes them stick together. But obviously we've come a long way with statistical analysis and analytics and all that, and that's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm hammering home is I can go through any stat. I can go through xFIP and line drive percentage and all this stuff, and I can find you just anomaly after anomaly after anomaly after anomaly after anomaly after anomaly. I can literally find you thousands and thousands and thousands of guys that produce these stats that you're looking at, but it doesn't matter for what we're talking about here, which is your card values. And they're good, they're solid major league players, that's fine. And just because there's a correlation usually with those stats with, we'll call it superstar players, and I mean, honestly, it's not even really a secret. You don't even need all those analytics. Bottom line is, if you hit the ball hard and you get on base and you don't strike out that much, even though that's starting to change a little bit, you're going to make the majors. If you're a pitcher, if you strike people out and you don't walk guys, you're going to be good. You know, it's very, very simple stuff. Like, people look now at, like, you know, rotation rates and this and that and whatever, and they want to use that to project people out further, and that's fine when players, you know, are still young and they're still developing, but I mean, again, it's only a guide. That stuff's only a guide, but the things that you have to do to produce at that level are, you know, oh yeah, dude, Delman Young, huh. Yeah, Delman Young, I mean, I think Delman Young was in that boat just like Matt Bush. Like, I never saw it with Delman Young, ever. Never, ever. I never got it. I never owned a single Delman Young card, even during the heyday of my prospecting, because I just never got why people thought he was good. He was just never actually good, you know? But Quincy Anunia, Stafford, and our last auto, Dexter Williams for the Packers. So all the good autos, I think we pulled them all the last round, because I don't think we had one that I really enjoyed in this round, unfortunately. Noah Fant, Stills, Cute, Griffin. Hey, look at that, I got my Josh Jacobs. Woo, go Buff. Willie Snead, Chris Godwin, Curtis Samuel Emergent, LJ Collier, Robbie Anderson, Malik Hooker, Phillip Rivers, Rodney Anderson rookie, Geno Atkins, Pat Tillman, and a nice Joe Hayden, Neon Green, Kyle Waring, Jalen Smith, Kyle Fuller, Danny Tomlinson, Deontay Johnson, Deion Lewis, Russell Wilson, and a Derwin James Silver. Love this guy. I hope he can stay healthy. Jordan Scarlett rookie, James Conner, Keenan Allen, legendary talents at LT, Karan Higdon rookie, Carson Wentz, Brett Favre, Ray Lewis, Deontay Thompson, Kenyon Drake, Eric Reed, Arden Key, and JJ Arcega-Whiteside is going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and random off the 600-point card as well right now. All right, let me do this real fast. All right. We're going to go ahead and do this 7 times here. Whoever's on the top will get the 600 points card. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Eighth going to the Bears. All right. Did I have us up on the wrong... What did I do here? Oh, okay. Losing my mind. I just clicked on the baseball one by accident. Ah. I mean, it could be, but you got to remember, people were saying Vlad Jr. was one of the best prospects that they've seen in 10, 12 years because of how he can hit. And on top of that, I'm going to stop the recording, but thank you guys for joining. I'll get everything shipped after this break tomorrow. On top of that, Vlad's also produced through every level of the minors for 4 years now, from 2016. This guy hasn't even played a pitch, you know? So it's a little bit different. I get the point you're making, but I just don't think it's as clear-cut as something like that. And Vlad Jr. also falls into the same category as Dominguez to me. So comparing them doesn't really make sense because he's the same guy. They're the same thing. Would you rather have a prospect auto of a guy who might be able to do something? Like, what are their ceilings? You know, how many of these guys are going to hit 500 home runs? You know what I mean? They're the same player. Tatis, Vlad, Acuna, Dominguez, they're the guys in that little boat that people are going to get real hurt when some of them go down, you know? Oh, I hear you, dude. I'm an everything guy, so I get you. But, you know, people are, like, look at Mitch Trubisky or Derek Carr or any of those guys. Like, people lost a lot of money. Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of money when those guys... Understand that. I get that completely. I mean, the thing is, we said the same thing probably about Miguel Cabrera in 2000, or Bartolo Colon. I love that guy. I love when he caught a line drive in his gut. That was like my favorite thing of all time. We're going to get started here with our next break, which is round 4. It's a little 4 over here. But, I mean, it's an intricate conversation, Kareem. It's not like, a one-size-fits-all. But basically, I just was saying that you picked the guy, Vlad, that he falls into the same category to me as a guy like Dominguez or, Acuna or any of those Tatis, those other guys. But I tend to give the guys that have already gotten through at least the first half of the journey and performed well into the majors, I'm going to give them a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt than, Jason Dominguez, who knows? He might sign this contract and he might lose his mind. He might fall off the wagon, like, oh, I signed a however many $1 million contract, like, and he might lose it, that happens. Like, there's so many variables, so many variables. So that's why, like, I try and, like, I always gravitate towards guys that are a little bit further along in, like, the career path than people that are the same price or more expensive that are way, way earlier on, if that makes sense. I guess that's like the easiest way to put it, to generalize. But I mean, he could be in the market. I don't think he's inappropriately valued. I just think there you go. That's exactly what I was saying. I just think the risk is so high. It's so high that it's not my cup of tea. But all right, let me. Thanks for the chat, though, buddy. I appreciate that. I love talking stuff like that with people, even though I'm like very hoarse and I'm talking very like low right now. Normally I'd probably be a little more animated, making a little bit more jokes, but all right. Let me get our list for round number 4 here. Did they finally move it over? Hey, they did. Okay. All right, so here is round 4. Screen will update in just a second. Fair warning, anyone who talks any smack about my baseball mixer icon in the top right corner, you're banned from this room forever, because that's my favorite thing that I've done in, like, at least the past week. The base, like I said, that's like the one where, like, if you pull a base auto out of a box, you're okay. If you pull a $5,000, $8,000, $25,000 Dominguez, you got to take the money. I think you do. People might have different thresholds, but if you buy a box and you hit a base auto, fine, keep it. That's cool. That's totally fine. That's understandable. Even if you went out of your way and you wanted to spend $2,000 and invest it or whatever it is, whatever his base autos are going for now. I honestly haven't even looked since release, but that's fine too. But you can't hit an atomic auto and keep it, or buy an atomic auto and just be like, this was a smart play. I feel good about this. You know what I mean? Or even pull an atomic auto and be like, do I want this card and hold on to it for 4 years, or do I want to take the 5 figures that I'm going to get for it instead? I think that's more the debate, but I think I'm with you there. If you have a base, especially if you pulled one or you're into it for cheap, or you had that kind of money set aside for an investment, that's totally a fine play, based on the current market. So, okay, back to card stuff. Well, opening card stuff. This is round 4. I'm gonna go ahead and start the recording. We're gonna do round 4 and 5 together for the Sapphire Saturday Mixer, Bowman Draft 2019, Topps Chrome 2019, and Bowman Sapphire 2020. So here we go, guys. All right, homies. We're back with the last 2 rounds from the Sapphire Saturday. This is the final break that we had from the weekend. It's round 4 and 5 here. So this is round 4. I marked the boxes yesterday. You can find the video at the beginning of rounds 1 through 3 for how we randomized the boxes for each round. But these are the 4 that were set aside. Oh, wow. That's actually, well, that probably is why I sound like an idiot then, guys. I had no idea. I literally haven't looked in, I don't know, when did Bowman come out? A month ago? That's fine. That's a fine price. I'm okay with that. Hey, Brios. Yeah, if they're selling in the 650, 700 range, keep them. I wouldn't sell mine for that price. I wouldn't even sell a refractor for 900. No chance. No chance. But when they came out, they were double that at least, almost triple. I think the first ones were going for that first week, but yeah, no chance. No chance I'm selling one for less than $1,000 right now. No way. I had no idea that they were that low, but all right. But let's go ahead and do the team list here. That's actually really surprising. Now you guys got me thinking I should go buy one. Trade in one of my Lindors. All right, team list here for round 4. Sam, you got the Angels, Brios with the Astros, Dana with the the Diamondbacks, the Athletics. Railer, you got the Blue Jays. Doc Ox, you got the Braves. Paper Chase with the Brewers. Jesse with the Cardinals. Jesse with the Cubs. Chris, back-to-back Diamondbacks and Dodgers. Big Fan with the Giants. Brios with the Indians. BX, Baseball with the Mariners. Prince, you got the Marlins. Paper Chase with the Mets. Guaranteed Joe Genord auto incoming. Kelly, you got the Nationals. Mike, you got the Orioles. Doc Ock, you got the Padres. Kelly with the Phillies. Fish with the Pirates. LD and DP. Darren, you got the Rangers. Elliman with the Rays. Justin, you got the Red Sox. LD and DP with the Reds. Brad with the Rockies. Samax with the Royals. Samax with the Tigers. Sonoma with the Twins. Chris with the White Sox. And Big Fan with the Yankees. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, next time I'll probably look at sales that are not a month old. But, all right, we're going to go ahead and start with 2019 Sapphire. Then we'll move into 2019 Topps Chrome and then 2020 Bowman. Jeez. That's crazy, Chris. I mean, it's not unheard of at all. I've seen it happen many times, just usually not with a card like that. All right, we got a blue-green box. Boo, blue-green box. Ornelas, Jimmy Lewis, Vince Fernandez, Wisniewski, Cower, Edwards, Ciani, Williamson, Gill, Kessinger, Costello, Campbell, Freeman, Steer, Cannon, Jones, Nelson, Gilbert, Marsh, Newton, Burdick, Yang, Jimenez, Levine, Noah Song, Langoliers, Lewis, Brett Beatty, nice one there for the Mets, Paper Chase, Dillard, Jensen, and our green, Corbin Carroll. Always get Diamondbacks in this product. Every time we do, like, as long as it's not like a 20 or 30 box break, we just drill Diamondbacks every time. Gardner Motors, Chris, that is yours. And Jonathan India, blue. The India is 6 of 99 for the Reds. For Darren, and the Corbin Carroll is 43 of 50. 43 of 50 on the Carroll. Where'd that Brett Beatty go? There it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's my fault again, guys, for not looking. I just assumed that they didn't, absolutely plummet, which is weird because everything else is doubling and tripling in price. But yeah, because I pulled the speckle for someone release day after release day, and it's a couple $1,000. $2,000, just like the Bobby Witt shimmer that I pulled on release day was almost $5,000, and now you're saying the Domingos just went for $6,000, so that's not really adding up. I mean, the market always floods and prices usually come down, but not usually on guys like that. It's usually the others. You know what I mean? It's not the creme de la creme. They usually don't fall, especially when you have that never happened with Zion. Zion's Prizm stuff, they didn't really come down. Came down a touch when there was like 3,000 of them on eBay at the same time. Obviously that's going to happen, but you're not talking a decrease like that. So. But the market's weird right now. There's a lot of things that are happening now that have never really happened before because there's so many new people in the market and so much new money and people that don't really know market trends. They haven't been doing it a long time, so they kind of don't know the way things project, and it kind of messes things up. Honestly, there's been a lot of things that I've noticed that have kind of been We'll call it sideways. A little bit sideways. I think we got an orange auto, guys. Little orange auto action up in here, up in here. All right, here are our base. Good luck, guys. Hoping for a big rookie or a Trout. Blackburn. Love the stadium cards so much. Petco Park. Greinke. Yonder Alonso. Jake Marisnick. Nick Cufo for the Rays. Elliman, first rookie here. Travis Shaw. A very nice Glaber second year for the Yankees. Big fan. Quintana. McCullers. Wei-Yin Chen. There's a nice one. Austin Riley. Bravos. Doc Ock. Leonis Martin, Wilmer Font, Jose Abreu, Kevin PR, Jed Jerko. We got another one of the no border. We're going to have to random off this card between the Tigers and whoever is on top of John Hicks, which I don't think anyone's going to be happy to win this card because it's John Hicks and it's missing a border. This is about as bad as it gets. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Weird times. Oakland A's Stadium for Dana. Yohan Moncada. Sam Dyson. Brandon Lau is our autograph, so we just got 2 parallels in this box, which is why I thought one of them was an auto, and I didn't even think to check for an extra one here. But Brandon Lau for the Rays. Elliman or Brandon Lowe. Which one's Lowe and which one's Lau? I forget. Literally every time. Taylor Ward rookie and Maikel Franco. Every single time we pull one, I just can't remember which one's Low and which one's Lau out of the Brandon and Nate duo. All right, here's one of the oranges. Shoemaker. Oh, my God. That's a Vlad Guerrero Jr. with part of, it looks like the Phillies team card, maybe? So I'll send you the box topper. Railer ball. I mean, yuck. What on earth? Out of all the cards. Here's our orange, though, for the Giants. Big fan, Steven Dugar. Or Dugar, unsure. Rookie, though, 14 of 25. And a nice Jack Flaherty Future Stars. Unbelievable. And our other orange, Glasnow, Max Muncy, Eric Thames, and nice, Matt Olson for the A's. Dana. Like, what the... I don't know if you're going to be able to get this replaced because it's... I think you're still within the 1 year. But, I mean... Anyone else think it might be a better idea to not get this replaced? Have the completely miscut with part of another card, Vlad Guerrero rookie on it? That might be something to consider. Not getting it replaced. I mean, because you can legit see part of it. I mean, some of the other miscuts, you can't see the other card. This one you can legit see. You can identify that card. If you really wanted to, you could identify that card. So, interesting times. Of course, it's got to be the Vlad. All right, 2020 Bowman. I don't know. I would Wyatt, honestly, I wouldn't jump the gun with replacing it. It's kind of unique in the sense of what it is. I'm not going to tell you one way or another. I mean, obviously having the actual card that's in good shape is a very safe play. I think I would probably, if it was mine, I'd probably replace it just because there's only a little tiny bit of the other card on there. I figured that was you, buddy. Got a red here. I think personally I would probably try and replace it just because it's not like you can see the other half of the card. Like if you could see like you know, an inch up that card and it had like Mike Trout's name on it, you know, or even anyone, you know, that was just somewhat relevant. Then we might be talking a different story, but you never know. It's such a unique and odd thing. It's impossible to predict that 10 years down the road. I'd probably just get it replaced if it was mine, though. So that's what I would do. That's one of those things where you'd have to find like one guy out there who's like, oh, this is rare. Like he sees it as like an investment opportunity because, you know, there might only be 5 miscut Guerreros in all of circulation. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy, buddy. So I'll send you or send me a PM so I don't forget, and I'll take you through it. It's very simple. You just have to go online, print out a form, mail the card in along with the box topper, which I will send you, and then they'll replace it for you. So, all right, Pearson, Dunning, Bennett, Manning, Mauricio, Sherton Apostle, not too bad there for the Rangers. Grant Little, Evan White, Everson Pereira, Shea Langoliers, Cannon Smith, Marco Luciano, Will Wilson, Zach Thompson. Very nice. Chris, Luis Robert, Astudillo, Jacob Amaya, Hunter Bishop, Tyler Freeman, Brady McConnell, Sam Huff, Austin Beck, Sixto Sanchez, and Joe Ryan. Our parallelogram, De La Cruz, Stott, and Hans Kraus. And we have a red Sixto Sanchez. 9 of 15 on the Sixto for Prince Vegetal. And our auto here, Drew Waters, Josh Jung, Brady Singer, and like the 5th Zach Hess, I feel like. A lot of Zach Hess for Sam. Sam Axe. No problem, Wyatt. All right, quick recap. I think I got most of the big stuff here. Zach Hess, auto. Sixto Sanchez, red to 15. Luis Robert, base rookie. This hilarious Vlad Jr. Matt Olson, orange to 25. Steven Duger, rookie to 25. Brandon Lowe / Lau, auto. And Austin Riley, Sapphire, rookie. Beatty, base Sapphire. India Blue to 99. And Corbin Carroll, green to 50 is going to do it for round number 4. Go ahead right now before I forget. Right. Moving on to round 5. Got the 5 there on the Bowman draft box. Ooh. Oh, really, Mike? It's a stinker. I thought I did bad with the Orioles when I hit one card in whatever it was, Sapphire. I can't even remember which round it was. But that's worse. No cards. Okay, let me get the list for round 5 here, guys. That just means you're going to get something double good in the next round. Or whatever the next round is that you're in. I think you're in the Sapphire break later, correct? The one after this? All right. List updated here. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I've mentioned it a couple times. My throat's a little worn out here from so much camera work, but I just want to make sure you guys can still hear me okay. I'm not like speaking too soft. If I have to, I'll man up and talk like a loud boy. All right, team list. Darren, you got the Angels, Sam with the Astros, Doc Ock with the A's, Brad with the Blue Jays, Chris with the Braves, Prince with the Brewers, Brios with the Cardinals, 98 Sonoma with the Cubs, Card Chasing with the Diamondbacks, Paper Chase with the Dodgers, Chris with the Giants, Brios with the Indians, Doc Ock with the Mariners, Card Chasing with the Marlins, BX Baseball with the Mets, Chris with the Nats, Paper Chase with the Orioles, Railer B-Ball with the Padres, Darren with the Phillies, big fan with the Pirates, Neil with the Rangers, 98 Sonoma with the Rays, big fan with the Red Sox, Jesse with the Reds, Ha Fish with the Rockies, Troy with the Royals, Jesse with the Tigers, Jay Lech with the Twins, Dana with the Sox, and Elliman, you got the Yankees this round, hoping for a nice Jason. I'm really thinking about buying a Dominguez auto now. I still got look at this. I still have this from my birthday from my wife. I got my eBay gift card. I got $250 in eBay gift cards. I got like $170 in eBay bucks. I might just have to get one. Oh, dagger. Other Chicago team. Okay, thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate it. I could just never tell, because I obviously can't hear myself here, so... And the bar for the mic is always fluctuating, even if I'm not talking, so it doesn't really do me any good. Ooh, gold, heyo. All right, Aaron Shunk, Melendez, Dom Fletcher, Tristan Cassis, Justin Slatton, Jake Gunther, Grant Gambrell, Anthony Prado, Kachanowicz, Terang, Capel, Losi, Fitzgerald, Logan Wyatt, Matthew Thompson, Jeter Downs, J.J. Goss, Drew Waters, Brendan Shoemake, Brent Rooker, nice Wander Franco, unfortunately also very off-center. Bottom border's almost completely gone there. So we're pulling good cards, but you know, they only got one border today. Evan Fitterer, Matt Wallner, Evan White, Brendan Malone, Diesel Bellarius, Daniel Espino, Cal Mitchell, Joey Bart. We'll do the blue first. Jake Agnos in the blue. Chevron Newton for the Mets. Bahamas, right? Netherlands. It's like which country? He's from a country that's not a baseball hotspot. I couldn't remember which one it was. The Netherlands. It was 20 of 99 on the Newton for BX Baseball. And our gold, good luck one time, Rick Moranis. Isaiah Campbell. Isaiah Campbell for the Mariners. Doc Ock. 1 of 15. Another not baseball hotspot, Portugal. I think I remember that guy from the College World Series. I think that was him. All right, Topps Chrome Sapphire. I mean, just boo for all off-center cards in general. I mean, you ain't got to be perfect. Like, I'm not like begging for 50-50 over here, but a second border would be nice. You know, like to have two borders. That's not too much to ask for. Pretty easygoing guy, I think, and it's possible. I mean, the border's still there. It's there. Usually, unless it's like completely miscut, like part of another card on there, they're usually not going to replace stuff for it being off center. That usually doesn't fall in the factory damage qualifications. Generally, you're talking stuff dents, like very severe scratches, dinged corners. Cards that get caught in the pack machine. The card would have to be like, violent isn't the right word, but violently off center. Wasn't paying attention when I was opening our stuff here, guys. My fault. Yes, I would say no. I would say no. The Vlad was awful. That's going to get replaced. It's got part of another card on there. That's about how off-center it has to be to at least, you know, ensure yourself a replacement. Because, you know, you might send stuff. I've seen people send stuff in and they just send it back. They're like, this isn't damaged, buddy. Like, just because it's not going to 9.5 doesn't mean it's damaged, you know? So, Great card right on top. Like one of my favorites, actually. Strike and Oppose for the Braves. Chris. Sweet card. Albies and Acuna. Wow, what a pack. Then you get the Springer Altuve. And then, oh, how about the regular Acuna, Chris? Look at that. And they all got borders. Every single one of them. Fantastic. Hosmer, Andrew Heaney, Johnny Field, rookie, Irvin Santana, Andrelton Simmons, Mike Montgomery, Roberto Perez, Brandon Morrow, Chris Shaw, rookie, J.P. Crawford, Jordan Hicks. God, these cards are... This might be the worst one, stadium card-wise, like for the design. Not the biggest fan, but I still love them all. Where's my camera focused? I was like right in front. Okay, Tampa Bay. We're going to get up close here because my camera's... I don't even know. I still feel like that's not great. Okay, Willens Astudillo and Steven Gonzalez back-to-back for the Twins. Jeff Samardzija, Reddick, Kluber. That's more like it. Now that's a stadium card. The Angels, a nice Arenado, Dominic Leone, Anthony Rizzo, Chad Pinder, Odorizzi, Triggs, and a nice Brendan Rodgers rookie there for the Rockies. I have no idea where my camera's focusing right now, guys. I'm sorry. Like, my hands look crystal clear, but the cards look blurry. I never know. Pat Valakaya. And our auto for the Twins, now of the Mets, so he is not going to be good, Steven Gonzalez. And our parallel, Nico Goodrum, is in front of a purple. Ooh, purple to 10, purple to 10. One time. BX Baseball, one time. Oh, that's still really good, though. Damn. I got, like, disappointed for a second. I was like, no, wait. Jeff McNeil hit, like, 325 last year, and it's a rookie. Ah! 3 of 10. Awesome. Jeff McNeil, that's a big card. Think it is the blinds? I gotta hide them. Someone said that to me before. Stupid ass blinds. Gotta get rid of them. But big hit there on the Jeff McNeil. Gotta get like a different backdrop. And Mike, I like violently off center. It makes it seem like, you know, someone like, you know, like walked up to it with like a blade and was like, no, we're gonna pack it out like this. That's like how I envisioned it when I said violently. Like, you know, like the Equalizer walked in and was like, this is what you get for being so expensive, Sapphire. All right, last box here in round 5. Oh no, look at this. Look at the first card. It's got part of another card on it. That's literally all 3 products. All 3 of them. Come on. Unbelievable. Yeah, I love Jeff McNeil. I got blinded by the fact that it might have been an Alonso for a second. Violently off center. Oh my god, another one. This is unbelievable. Hey, good news, we got a numbered auto though. We got a green auto. Alright, let's go look through all our violent cards here. So violent Ian Anderson for sure for the Braves. Cole Winn. Kind of violent. Actually, that's pretty violent. Owen Miller, Aaron Ashby, Hunter Green, Franklin Perez, O'Neal Cruz, Volpe, Lynch, Lutz, Gill, Thomas. Nice Xavier Edwards. Cardenas. Look at that. They said, we give you a Franco with 1 border, now you get one with 4. Look at that. Beautiful. Welker, Rutherford. Oh, whoa. That's violent. Look at that. That is just that's like manslaughter too. It's like vehicular homicide. Hebert Ruiz, Cavaco. Alex Manoah, repeat offender. Joe Adell, Balazovic, and Baum. All right, let's go to our parallel first. It's an orange. Ooh, Hernandez, Dominguez. Yeah, there we go. Elliman. All right, Savagely, I like that. Got a Dominguez with borders. Andrew Vaughn here, not a bad one for Dana. And our orange, Witt. Ah, Daniel Lynch. 48 of 75 on the Lynch for Troy. We do have a green auto though. Just one time, Dominguez, J-Rod, Valamont. Oh, savagely off center. Savage. All right. Connor Cannon for the Giants, 25 of 50. Is Chris, Gardner Motors. On Connor Cannon. Great name. That's for sure. All right, that is going to do it, guys, for round 5. So thank you guys so much for joining all 5 rounds of that break. I know it took a little bit longer than I wanted to fill, but it was still fun. I forgot to do the recap. I stink. I'm sorry, guys. All right, give me half a second here just to move these boxes a little bit. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 5 rounds we have of Bowman Sapphire. Yeah, I haven't seen any that really look like that, Justin. So, at least for Bowman Sapphire for 2020, and I think I've opened 100 boxes, or maybe not 100, but a bunch, 70, 60. That was the first ones that were really bad. I mean, there were a couple that are off center, but it's going to happen, but not like that. All right, so give me a second here, guys. I gotta just switch up the template. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording now. We have one thing to do before we get started. Figure out which box we're going to use for which round. So you can see this right here. These boxes stacked up are the boxes. We got 5 rows starting on the left going over. So I'll number them 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in random.org, and then we will figure out which ones we're going to use for which round based on the results. All right, so, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we'll do this 7 times to figure out which ones we're going to use for which round. All right, here we go, guys. Starting the recording. Figuring out which boxes we're going to use for which round. So 7 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So 10, 12, 13, 11, and 9. Alright. There we go. right, guys. So let's go ahead and blow through these 5 rounds. That way I can get the sorting and hopefully get everything shipped out tomorrow. If just I'll do this now before I get any further because I know everyone's here right now and is listening. If there's anything that I do not ship tomorrow, it'll be stuff from this break. There are still a few packages from the first, what is that, 8? I guess it was the first 13 rounds, the first 8 rounds of this exact break, and then Sapphire Saturday, which was 5 rounds of the Bowman only mixer. There's like 3 or 4 packages. I think it's 3 packages from that needed to ship first thing that are going priority tomorrow. And then I think there was 7 or 8 packages from the rounds, the break we just did that needed to ship. People that were in 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and 5 as well. But 95% of the stuff is shipped from all the Sapphire things that we started on Friday. But if by chance I can't get to anything, this will be the last thing that I do. Is the people that are like specific to just this break, because I want to get everyone else's stuff that was already in the other rounds going first. So just keep an eye out. I'll update in the thread tomorrow with what I'm able to get done. It should be all of it, but yeah. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get her done. Let's see if we can finally get a Dominguez auto. All right, round number 9. Angels, card chasing, Astros, Brad. Mike, you got the A's. Ooh, that's a nice one, buddy. Abron, I believe your signature says just call me Abe, so you're going to be Abe. You got the Blue Jays. Wilson, you got the Braves. Duke fan, back-to-back Brewers, Cardinals. Chris with the Cubs, Jesse with the Diamondbacks, Wilson with the Dodgers, Prince with the Giants, Craney with the Indians, Wild Blue with the Mariners, Craney with the Marlins, Yager with the Mets, Noah with the Nats, Brios with the Orioles, Paper Chase with the Padres, Dana with the Phillies, Elliman with the Pirates, Jesse with the Rangers, Abe with the Rays, BX with the Red Sox, Brios with the Reds, Fish with the Rockies, Abe with the Royals, Wild Blue Yonder with the Tigers, Chris with the Twins, Yager with the Sox, and Cardinals fan, Bill, congratulations, you got the Yankees this round. See if we can find you some Dominguez. I'm going to slide these off to the side. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and open all of them. Get all the packs out real fast. Well, I'll tell you this much, Mike. If there's Dominguez, there's usually Poisson. Those are they usually go together. They're a couple packs apart in the little order of things. So. Oh, and one thing, guys, I may have to run upstairs for all of 2 minutes at some point during this break. My wife's parents are here, and they're leaving at 7:30-ish. So I may get a text that says come upstairs and say goodbye. In which case, I will have to go and do that. So, ciao. All right. Good luck, guys. Round number 9. Let's just first card pull a Poisson so Mike doesn't cry in front of a bunch of grown-ups. It's pronounced with a short A, not ah. So Abron. Abron. Got it. Yeah, that's an easy one to get wrong. I could see how everyone would get that wrong literally every time. And I also understand why they say just call you Abe. Look at that, we got a Manoah. That's like first offense right there. That's like petty shoplifting centering. I'm an idiot. Oh gosh. All right, we got a parallel, orange. For those of you that are new to this break, parallels are usually 4 in every 5 boxes, so we do get some boxes that don't have any. I did not join any rounds of this break, which means I think you guys will do fairly well. There will be no rounds that only have 1 parallel in them out of 4 boxes, so that's a win. Okay, box 1. Anderson, Wynn, J-Rod, Valamont, Perez, Lynch, Cruz, Volpe, Lutz, Edwards, Gill, Thomas, Rutherford. Why I'm separating cards. Cassis, Ruiz, Cavaco, Manoa, Adele, Balazovic, Baum, Gorman, Varland, Brennan Davis, and Swaggerty. Wander Franco, Colton Welker, Ruben Cardenas, and our orange is Jarren Duran. Duran, nice one for the Red Sox. 14 of 75 for BX. Owen Miller, Aaron Ashby, and Hunter Green. And our auto, James Beard. First James Beard sighting in Sapphire for me. Yager Wild fan. I just don't know then. So, oh, me, A. All right. So is it Abrin? Am I correct saying Abrin? Say yes. Type it in the chat. Say, I don't know enough about grammar and phonetics. Short A's, long A's. I don't know. Just tell me if I'm saying it right. Abrin. Ooh. 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 Purple auto. Whoa. Oh. Oh. And look at that, and a parallel. All right, guys, purple auto here. Purple auto. Perez, Lynch, Freeman, McConnell, Lutz, Edwards, Sanchez, Joe Ryan, Cardenas, Rutherford, Hall, Pache, Cassis, Manoa, Hernandez, Boom, Dominguez. Always a good sign when you see the Hall, Pache, because then usually Hernandez, Dominguez is following right behind. Cardinals fan, that's all yours, buddy. Congratulations. Adele, Gorman, J-Rod, Valamont, Varland, Kalenic, Miller, and Ashby. Still having some centering problems on a handful of these cards, but De La Cruz, Stott, and Wynn. And our orange is Colton Welker. Rockies, 52/75 for Hoffish. Purple auto. Luis Robert for Yager. Astudillo. Hunter Green. All right, and everyone say your prayers. Purple auto. Kind of a bummer. Dieselbell, Arias. Jesse, it's yours. 4 of 10. But, let's make noises at that one. At least it wasn't Joe Genord. Got an orange. So what do we need so far? We need a, we still need a Poisson and a Wit. All right, there's a Wit. Check that off. God, my dogs are so annoying. They will not stop. Love them to death, but they are just loud. You guys should have heard the thunder here yesterday. It was absurd. Like the loudest thunder I've ever heard in my life. Woke me up out of my sleep. And I don't wake up. Kalenic, Hill, Rollison, Gray, Leday, Davidson, Marquez, Denneberg, Rooshman, Campusano, Levine. There's our Witt. For Abrin. Janord sells for more than Arias, really? That's funny. I know they're both very bottom of the barrel. Hello, Kayla. Holsizer, Trammell, Floriel, Jones, Scooble, Carlson, Whitley, Hose, Pearson, Dunning, Bennett, and Matt Manning. Very nice. Bayron Laura. Hadn't gotten one of him yet. Now we have for Jesse. Sejas and Mountcastle. And Kirilov. I feel like we've been pulling Kirilov parallels for like 8 years. 20 of 75. He was, 2016 draft. And then he, good year. And then, what was it? Tommy John, I think, for him. Lewis, Sanchez, and Ramos. And our auto. Ugh. Well, this is just the who's who of stinkers. Tony Dibrell. Tony Dibbs. We got to get Mike a Poisson real fast. I think we've gotten every other good name as far as first Bowmans go. Plus the Robert. Just got to get this man a Robbie Poisse. Got you the Dominguez yesterday, or 2 days ago, or whenever that was. All right, all four boxes in this round had a parallel, which is nice. Told you guys, I'm not in this round or any round this time, so it's going to be smooth sailing on that front. Rutledge, Schmidt, Levine, Bobby Witt, number 2 for Abrin. Bojarski, Gore, Floriel, Nolan Jones, Jeremy Pena, CJ Abrams, Whitley, Hose, Robinson, Liberator, another Bayron Laura. So 0-2 just like that for Jesse. Sejas, Henderson, Groshans, Bennett, Manning, Lodolo, Javier, Waters, and Jung. Royce Lewis, Jesus Sanchez, and Joey Cantillo. Just let this be Poisson for Mike, please. Boo, Adam Hall. Boo. 53 of 75. Marquez, Denneberg, and Howard. Just let this be Poisson for Mike. Wow. Okay. That'll do. What's up, Brennan Davis? You lanky, lanky man. Sorry, brother. Sorry, Mike. Dominguez is still nice, though. That'll, just think about that. Brennan Davis, though, here for Chris. Boom. Big card. Actually, before we go any further, let me get my box up here. That way I can do a recap at the end for you guys. All right, round number 10. Let's get the list updated here. Was it really Friday? Dude, that's crazy, Mike. I thought it was like yesterday. I losing it here. Just like I lost the page that had the teams on it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, look at that, my birthday spot. My birthday spot has wound up in the Yankee spot quite a bit, I feel like. Okay, round 10. I'll go through the team list as I start getting these packs out. Wild Blue, you got the Angels, Iron Horse. You got the Astros, Jesse with the A's, Craney with the Blue Jays, Wilson, you got the Braves, Cardinals fan with the Brewers, Chris with the Cardinals, Wilson, you got the Cubs, BX Baseball with the Diamondbacks, Brad with the Dodgers, Noah with the Giants, Brios with the Indians, Metsy with the Mariners, Dana, you got the Marlins, Doc Ock, you got the Mets, Brios with the Nats, Jesse with the Orioles, Chris with the Padres, Elliman with the Phillies, Doc Ock with the Pirates, Fish with the Rangers, Doc Ock with the Rays, DJMC with the Red Sox. Reds for you, Mike. Prince, you got the Rockies, Yager Wildfan with the Royals and the Tigers, Wild Blue with the Twins, Paper Chase with the Sox, Craney with the Yankees. And guys, I think a couple updates for you. I know I had put up the Ultimate 2020 Bowman Variety Break. I think I'm going to pull that down. I know one or two of you paid for spots in that. I will just refund you. But I think what I'm going to do is all the 2020 stuff that I have left here, I think I might just turn it into one big player random. Which would be pretty cool. I think it's like 15 or 16 boxes of Sapphire, 10 mega boxes, and 5 2020 Bowman hobby boxes. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. As far as Bowman stuff goes, just because I have all that stuff here, I was planning not to have. I don't like to give stuff back to the warehouse. If I take it, I like to use it. So I think that's really the only way I can kind of get through all that stuff. So I'm going to run the numbers and see what it costs, but I feel like that might be a fun one. I was actually going to put up a player break of all Sapphire, but Dave put one up yesterday and already filled. So I don't want to steal his thunder and take a break that he's working on, but I might do it with the mixer of all those products, which I think would be fun. Probably I think would come in maybe around $50 a spot. Nah, probably a little more than maybe like 60, 55. So. Ooh, red. Red! Starting off with the red. All right. Good luck, guys. Hoke, Kate, Baum, Davis, Cabello, Brown, Swaggerty, Rollison, Cameron, Hankins, Gray, Lewis, Madrigal, Kirilloff, Sanchez, Marquez, Vargas, Green, Denneberg, Levine, Allen, Encarnacion, a nice wit for Yager and Floriel. Welker, Ruiz, and Mize, and our red. Good luck, guys. Casey Mize, nice. I like Casey Mize. 8 of 15 for the Tigers. Yager, monopolizing them hits. Cavaco, Balazovic, and D.V. Garcia, and our auto, Leonel Valera, the Dodgers, Brad. I think it's only the second Valera auto I've hit in all the Bowmans this year. One Varland. Jesse's hot on your tail. Mike. He's coming for you. Got a purple. Busy laughing at the joke that I hadn't yet spoken. Oh, we got a Dominguez, Craney. I saw it on the back of the auto pack. Not going to make you sweat it. Win, Hunter Green, Adam Hall, Pache. That's like the dead giveaway. It goes Hall, Pache. Next pack is Hernandez, Dominguez. Yeah.
My parents are leaving.
All right, give me. I need 2 minutes. I'm in the middle of a box.
What?
2 minutes. I'm in the middle of a box.
Okay.
Lynch, Lutz, J-Rod, Valamont, Edwards, Cardenas, Miller, Ashby, Rutherford, Cassis, Cruz, Volpe, Manoa, Adele, Gill, Thomas, Varland, Kalenic, Ruiz, and Cavaco. Franco, Welker, and Gorman. And our purple, Will Wilson, 2 of 20 for the Giants. Noah, that's you, buddy. Dominguez is right now behind Hernandez. Nice card. Franklin Perez and guy that I like, Joe Ryan, Doc Ock. Got yourself a Joe Ryan Sapphire auto. I'm going to do one more box. Don't tell my wife. Shh. I'm going to finish this round. Screw it. I make the rules. That's not true. We make them together. I thought she was coming for me. I was sweating it that time. All right. Chisholm, John Diaz, Levine, Witt for Yager, 2 Witts, Adaman, Mata, Whitley, Hose, Garcia, Adams, Laura, Sejas, Montero, Shortridge, Bennett, Manning, Mitchell, Jones, Waters, Jung, Garcia, Vaughn, Little, White, Violent Mateo, Violent Anderson, Smith, and Luciano. Thought we gotten past that. I thought that problem had abated itself, but nope. Florial, Jones, Oscar Gonzalez, and Ruben Cardenas. Or Cardenas, not sure. For the Rays. Back-to-back Rays autos for Doc Ock. Final box here. Yeah, half of that was all my fault, though, Justin. I mean, you could not hit the Yankees to save your life in any of my first edition breaks. Like, to save your life. But after this box, I'm going to take a 2-second timeout to go upstairs and say bye. So if you guys want to grab a snack, in the words of legendary coach Rex Ryan, let's go get a snack. This would be the time to do it, right after this round. Hayes. There it is. The mythical Robert Poisson, akin to the Griffin and Phoenix and other beasts of legend. We have seen it. Nolan Jones, Whitley, Tavares, Hines, Manning, Waters, Nova, Terang, Jung, Little, Paredes, India, White, Smith, Amaya, Mendoza, Luciano, De La Cruz, Dahlbeck, Pardinho, Stott, and oh, look at that last pack magic right there. Wasn't expecting that. Luis Robert for Paper Chase. Sejas, Bennett, and Grayson Rodriguez in our parallel. Nick Madrigal, orange, 40 of 75. And last couple cards before I run upstairs for a second. Hose, another Bayron Laura, very nice. Gilbert, and our auto. I'm done. Out. I quit. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we back. Jojen Ord. Unreal. Arr. All right. Steelers. I don't have any more of this. This stuff, most of my stuff we do on the Blowout Cards forums. So if you're not a member, you can sign up there. It's free. All you got to do is enter a couple basic fields. It'll approve you within a couple days, and you'll be good to go. I post there under the name Buffy Blowout in the group break sections. So that's how you can join these breaks. Sorry, a lot of chat here, real fast. You one-spotted the Dominguez auto? Did you get a Dominguez, Mike? Okay. Okay, we're on to round number 11 here. Sorry about the slight delay. There is your team list. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay. All right, team list. My dogs are such babies. They're crying now because Lisa's parents are leaving. Like they'll just if you're in our house for more than a day, if you leave, they cry. They're such big babies. All right, Craney, you got the Angels. Noah, you got the Astros. Doc, you got the A's. Chris, you got the Blue Jays. Brad with the Braves. Cards fan, you got the Brewers. Wild Blue, you got the Cardinals. K. O'Neill with the Cubs. Chris with the Diamondbacks. Fish with the Dodgers. Doc, you got the Giants. Jesse with the Indians. Chris with the Mariners. Do you hear them? Do you guys hear them? They're psychos. Doc, you got the Marlins. Element with the Mets. Dana, you got the Nats. Yager with the Orioles. BX, you got the Padres. Brios with the Phillies. Iron Horse with the Pirates. Wild Blue with the Rangers. DJ, you got the Rays. Yager, you got the Red Sox. Prince, you got the Reds. Jesse, you got the Rockies. Brios with the Royals. Metzi, you got the Tigers. Paper Chase with the Twins. Kid with the Sox. Craney with the Yankees. And that's going to do it for round number 11. All right, we're on 11 here. Yeah, they're big babies. They're so loud too. Like you guys have seen my dogs; they've been down here many times. The big one is the one who cries, who wails. So that's probably who you're hearing now. And the little one, he just barks like he's got this like shrill, like just ear-piercing bark when he like wants to like get something's attention, like outside. Oh my goodness. I love them though. They're such good dogs. They're so stupid. The big one was he came in the bed last night. He somehow like burrowed his way under my pillow, and I woke up because I got stabbed in the face with like a dog paw. And I'm like, what are you doing, Dixon? And I roll over, and like our like pillows are like this. His head is underneath both the pillows, like coming out the other side, and he's got it turned sideways on the back of the on the headboard. I don't even know. I don't even know how he could have gotten there. He's so stupid. He's like, dogs. Well, that's pretty close for that centering you're looking for. Violent. All right, this is officially the Bobby Witt day. I think we've gotten 2 or 3 in every round so far. Kayla, they're both adopted. We rescued both of them. So the little one we were told was a Chihuahua mix when we got him, but he's about 30 pounds. That's the one who barks, Heinz. But he kind of looks like a Chihuahua, like maybe like a min pin type color. And then Dixon, we were told, was a boxer mix. He kind of looks like a pit bull. We don't really know. But he's about 70 pounds. So, yeah, they're good boys, though. Real stupid. Actually, Heinz is like a genius. He's like the funniest dog. He literally cracks me up, everything he does. Dixon's a big dope. But he's very lovable. All right, round 11. Madrigal, Welker, Ruiz, Kirilloff, Vargas, Balazovic, Baum, Green, Allen. Nice Brendan Davis. Swaggerty, Encarnacion, Hayes, Rollison, Gray, Gilbert, Grayson Rodriguez, Marquez, Denneberg, Tavares, Violent, Levine, nice Bobby Witt for Brios, Nova, Terang, Floriel, and Jones. Lewis, Sanchez, and Robert Poisson for Doc Ock. Oop, I lost all the focus there. Give it a second, it'll come back. It's all coming back to my camera. Adam Klopfenstein is your autograph. As my camera decides at what random depth it wants me to hold the cards. For the Blue Jays, Chris. I'm just going to do there it is, back, just like that. All right. Got a Dominguez. I'm just going to, instead of putting it on the bottom of the table, there it is, Craney. Congratulations, brother. Oh. Okay. Got an interesting card up here. All right. Chisholm, Diaz, Little, Evan White, and check this one out. Top to bottom, Violent. Left to right, Savage. Bottom line, the 3 centering. That's the worst one we've seen yet, both ways. So, lucky you, K. O'Neill. Luis Garcia. And a better Luis Robert for Kid Kicks. Nice hit there. Astudillo, Adams, Montero, Freeman, McConnell, Shortridge, Mitchell, Sanchez, Joe Ryan, Damon Jones, Garcia, Hall, Pache, Vaughn, Mateo, bad centering again, Hernandez, and we already saw the Dominguez. Got a purple. De La Cruz, Stott, Mata. No, it's not Dominguez. I know who it is. Volpe. Craney, nice round, brother. 13 of 20. Smith, Luciano, and Gonzalez. And Leonel Valera. So from barely ever seeing him to twice in about 6 boxes for Ha Fish. 19 of 50. Not a bad hit there. Oh, nice, Kayla. You rescue yours as well? My problem is I always see the people like wanting me to adopt dogs, and I want 50 of them. Like I want all of them. Thanks, ASU fan. I appreciate that. If you want to just come in, hang out, and talk, you ain't got to buy any spots or anything like that to come kick it and talk cards with us, or dogs, or movies, or whatever nonsense it is that I'm talking about to pass the time. So you're more than welcome, and I appreciate you viewing. Man, these cards are off center. This is like, it's like hurting my eyes. I feel like I've been staring at the sun, and I'm seeing things. Like when you like blink and like you see all those spots and you can't tell if what you're seeing is like actually what you're seeing. Like you got that I've been like stuck in the desert hallucinating. Look at the oasis over there in the palm trees and really like you're like trying to drink sand. That's like what I feel like every time I look at the centering of like these most recent boxes. Like no, it can't be. Oh no, it is. Great, good, real good work, guys. Because this nice cheap product. Daniel Lynch, Tristan Lutz, Florial Jones, Edwards, Cardenas, Whitley, Hose, Rutherford. Like, brutal centering. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna come up with more words. Bayron Laura, Sejas, Manoa, Joe Adell, Bennett, Manning, Varland, Kalenic, Little, White, Glen Allen Hill, Ramos, Smith, Luciano, Blade, Davidson, De La Cruz, and Stott. Got to just keep knocking out those New York Times crosswords one day at a time. Up in my vocabulary here. Drew Waters, Josh Jones, Nolan Gorman, and our auto is nice. Jackson Rutledge, Dana. Dana, did you have the Nats yesterday or 2 days ago where we actually had a Nats heavy round? Is that you? That's actually pretty funny, ASU. Yeah, not much has changed. Got a red coming up. They're a little bit shinier these days than you probably remember. But yeah, you still got the same issues. How many dogs do you have, Justin? Just one? You know how my wife tricked me into getting our second dog? I was literally so hungover. I was like almost like I was barely functioning, and she was in the back of our neighbor's car going somewhere, and they got in a car accident. They got rear-ended by some lady going like 50 miles an hour. This lady. All right, I got to pause for this story. This is crazy. This lady bought a car. She went and met someone, it was maybe a minute away from where this accident happened. She went and bought a car. She bought a Jeep. It was manual. She didn't know how to drive manual. She's only had ever driven an automatic. So she got in the car, started driving it, somehow got it up to 50, didn't know how to stop, and just plowed into the back of the car that my wife was in. So she calls me and I'm just absolutely just destroyed from the night before. I'm barely awake. It's like 10 or 11 o'clock, right? We were out till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And she's like, oh, you got to come get me. Ah. So, I go over there. I walk over. I get her. And she's like, I'm so sad. Car accident. Like, let's go get a coffee. So we go to get coffee. And, of course, wouldn't you know it, dog people outside. And, yeah, that's how we got Dixon. Because she was sad that she had just gotten rear-ended. And I was so drunk. I was still hammered. I was like, yeah, dog. Good idea. And then, I went back home. And I was like, I woke up. A couple hours later, I was like, we just got a dog. Like, we have a tiny little apartment right now. What are we doing with 2 dogs? But good decision. Good decision. So thank that lady for buying a car that she didn't know how to drive. So. Oh, wow. Those are big boys. Well, that's my that's like my wife's parents' dog, Spencer. He's a 6-pound Chihuahua. He's like 16 years old now, so that's how he is. Hankins, Madrigal, Levine, another Bobby Witt. So many Bobby Witts, but my dog, my family dog, he just passed 2 years ago. His name was Fat. Best dog. He was so smart. But they got new dogs too. They got big dogs like yours, Justin. Like 2 dogs, brothers, and they're probably. They're like lab mixes. They're like 80, 90 pounds each. They're big boys. So, Kirilloff, Vargas, Florial, Jones, Green, Allen, Whitley, Hose, Gerard, Encarnacion, Cabrian Hayes, another Bayron Laura, Sejas, Gilbert, Grayson Rodriguez, Waters, Jung, Cassis, Manoa, Smith, and Luciano. All right, and our last hits here in round number 11. Little, White, Tavares, and a red. Oh, that's weird. It's actually not upside down. It's a pitcher, though. It's Matthew Liberator. 8 of 15 for the Cardinals. Liberator, 8 of 15 on the red. Got a nice Poisson here. Bennett, Manning, and Philip Clark. Blue Jays. That 2 Blue Jays autos this round? For Gardner Motors? I think it was. Yeah, Klopfenstein. Alright, so that's going to do it for round 11. Sorry that round took a little while. I know we were telling stories and talking dogs. Whatnot. Apologize for the delay. I know you guys are here for the cards, not to hear how my wife got in a car accident. Oy. All right. Round 12 here. See, Justin, that's the funniest thing about that whole thing is I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be talking to the cops or anything like that because I was like, so I just kind of sat on the side and minded my own business. But Lisa was like, she said she didn't know how to stop, and I was like, it's the brakes. Like, that's the easiest part. Like, they're not any different. But yeah, she was just like hysterical. Like, we didn't find this out until after the fact. We thought she was like, she was on drugs or something, or she like was up for like 48 straight hours because she looked like a train wreck after this. She was clearly so upset, but there's nothing wrong with her. She was just like, she got in this car accident and had like a mental breakdown, basically, like as soon as it happened. Is the best way that I could explain it, because she was just like so bewildered at what just happened. Like, at least that's the report that we got from the cops later on, or that the person driving, that my wife's car, or my wife was in her car. So yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I just like, oh, all right, you know what, whatever. A lady drove through the front of our store, like when I was managing the Fantastic store. She drove through the store, like, and there's a speed bump literally right outside of the thing. You cannot be going more than 5 miles an hour, and somehow she managed to rev that bitch up and jump the curb, which was a foot tall, almost. Still continue 6 feet forward and blast through 1.5 feet of concrete. No idea. So, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Round 12, though. Round 12. Oh, this had the... I think this is the box that had the 12 on it, but... Sorry, didn't show that to you guys. Ah! Ah! I'm going to be honest with you guys here. I think I'm feeling like I may have overpromised on that, possibly shipping these tomorrow, because it's already 8 o'clock. I'm dead tired. Everything from Sapphire, the Sapphire Mixer 4 and 5 will definitely ship tomorrow. But I'm going to be honest with you. After I get that stuff ready, it's probably already going to be 9:30, so I'm probably going to... call it quits instead of killing myself here in an attempt to get this stuff out, because I know I'm not going to be able to get all the work done in time. So aim for this one to ship on Thursday. Aim for this one on Thursday. But, like, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, people, man. I don't know. That's why I got the best job. I just stay in my basement now. Customer service for... I mean, I'm still technically in customer service, I guess. But I was in, like, actual, like, serious, like, customer service for, like, 12 years. Man, some of the things that I've heard... A guy gave me negative feedback, or neutral feedback on eBay today for one of the breaks that I ran. It wasn't today, it was like maybe 2 days ago, but he finally answered me when I asked him, hey man, what's wrong? Why'd you leave me a neutral feedback? He says to me, he goes, I didn't think it deserved a negative. I was like, well, why not a positive? He messaged me back and he left me neutral feedback because I sent him a free card. He got shut out, so his spot that he bought normally sells for, it was like $100, $120, and he won it for $70. Got shut out in the break. I sent him a Miguel Cabrera bat card for free, just so he got something, and let's do something nice. And he said to me, I felt that if I got shut out, I would receive, what's the word he used? Receive appropriate compensation. He said, if you're going to send worthless cards, don't even bother. Neutral feedback. Like, just people. Okay, team list for round 12. Craney, you got the Angels. Paper Chase with the Astros. Element with the A's. Calypso, you got the Blue Jays. Wild Blue with the Braves. Iron Horse with the Brewers. Prince with the Cardinals. Yager with the Cubs. Kid with the Diamondbacks. Brios with the Dodgers. Cardinals fan with the Giants. Chris with the Indians. Yager with the Mariners. D-Squared with the Marlins. Brios with the Mets. Calypso with the Nationals. Fish with the Orioles. Chris, you got the Padres. Wild Blue with the Phillies. Brad with the Pirates. Chris with the Rangers. Railer with the Rays. Manny with the Red Sox. Jesse with the Reds. Jesse with the Rockies. Craney with the Royals. Chris with the Tigers, Noah with the Twins, Metsy with the Sox. K. O'Neill, you got the Yankees. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Neutral feedback. Send him a free card. Crazy. Joe Adele, Nolan Gorman, Cody Hose, a nice Bayron Laura. Kalenic, Glenn Allen Hill, Matt Manning, Drew Waters, Helio Ramos, JJ Bleday, Josh Young, Grant Little, Logan Davidson, Adley Rutschman. That's only like our first or second Rutschman this whole time. White, Smith, Holsizer, Trammell, Stott, Luis Robert, Metsy, congrats, buddy. Big card there. Skubal, Carlson, Astudillo, and Freeman. Our orange parallel. Luciano de la Cruz, Campusano, and Alec Thomas, 68 of 75 for Kid Kicks. Sejas, Bennett, Varland, and Dominguez. Wow. Philip Clark. That's weird. That's another guy. Hadn't seen much of him at all, and now 2 in 2 boxes here, including a green atomic. Literally the exact same thing that happened with Leonel Valera a couple rounds ago. That is for Eclipso. So, nice card. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's like mind-blowing. And like, the thing is, I'm not even going to call eBay. It's not a negative. I'm not even going to call eBay about this because they're not going to understand what the heck I'm talking about. I'm going to get someone who has no idea what a group break is, and they're not going to understand, and it's not even worth my time. But it's just like, I go years with, 2 years sometimes without a negative or a neutral, and every time I get one, it's literally the most ridiculous thing on earth. The other one that I have, that eBay refused to remove this because, no joke, first of all, the person was a liar. I'll get to that in a second, but he had 2 complaints. One of his complaints was the package was soaked because the UPS left it out in the rain on his step, and they didn't put it under the awning. My fault. Okay? So, okay. All right. Figured that should be enough to get it removed. No. He's allowed to feel however he wants to feel. Okay, that's fair. But then he told me that, I sent him 3 things. They were gaming card decks, and they come in a pack just like this, like sealed. And somehow he told me that the 3 items that were packaged next to each other, so one here, and one here, somehow, by the force of, a ghost pitchfork, the rare card that was in the middle was damaged in each of the 3 decks. So someone literally took a pitchfork or something and stabbed the side of it, then gave it to the mailman and said, "Yo, bro, leave this out in the rain real quick. Thanks." Funny thing is, I always get the eBay people to admit how ridiculous the person is, but they're like, well, under policy, he's entitled to feel that way, so we're sorry, but the negative stays. And like, I even offered to send the guy 3 new ones. They don't even care. Didn't even answer. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's dumb. So dumb. All right, Mountcastle, Pearson, McConnell, Sanchez, Singer, Mauricio, Pache, Hernandez. Is this one of those boxes where there's no Hall in front of Pache and no Dominguez behind Hernandez? We shall see. Apostle, Pereira. No, there he is. Okay, cool. Okay, O'Neill. Congrats, buddy. J-Rod, Langoliers, Kraus, Valamont, Miller, Wilson, Thompson, Ashby, Cruz, Amaya, Bishop, Volpe, Gill, Huff, Beck, Thomas, and Wander. For Railer. No numbered card in this box, but Joe Ryan, Adam Hall, Dunning, and Jason Dominguez. Cannon Smith. We've now pulled multiples, I feel like, of every Yankee auto. And still no Dominguez here. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got to know. It's the nature of the business. First thing to learn about customer service is no matter what you do, you're never going to make everyone happy. It's just not possible. Unobtainable goal, which is really difficult for someone like me to grasp because I'm a perfectionist. So that's why it really, really, really irks me when stuff like that happens. Even though I've gotten much better as I've gotten older of, like I said, understanding that it's never going to happen. You're never ever going to do it. I had crazy people in the restaurant is where I learned that lesson, but same concept. So, whatever. At this point, I just usually I even post about that guy on the forum. Just block this guy, like it's save the headache for everyone else. Just try and do a service to the community and just be like, yeah, just don't even bother with this guy. That's pretty much the only thing you really can do at this point, the way eBay's structured. So we just gotta look out for each other, I guess. All right, Gore, Pena, Lewis, Sanchez, Abrams, Robinson, Marquez, Denneberg, Liberator, Henderson, Levine, Bobby Witt Day continues for Craney, Groshans, Lodolo, Florial, Jones, Chisholm, John Diaz, another Bayron, Sejas, Gonzalez, Adaman, Bennett, Manning, Mata, Garcia, Waters, and Jung. Back-to-back rounds with no parallel. One of these cards is miscut too, so you can see the orange parallel in the middle of the pack there is significantly taller. Definitely miscut. Whitley, Hose, Javier, and Dominguez. Ah, good one, though. Third Riley Green auto in about 30 boxes, I feel like. Who's got the Tigres? Chris, nice, bro. Nice. Riley Green. All right. Last box here in round 12. Move on to 13, and then I'm going to start sorting. See what I can do. But I don't know about these ones. I'm kind of tired. It's been a very long 5 days for me since Friday. So I was hoping I was going to be able to catch up. Green auto, by the way. Right up in ya. Today. But I don't think I'm going to. I think we went 3 out of 4 boxes with no parallel. I literally said that's not going to happen today. Oh, no. Okay. It was the purple fake out. That's happened to me a couple times. Blends in with the blue if I just do a quick fan, but got a purple and a green auto, so. Cantillo, Howard, Gill, Thomas, Schmidt, Bojarski, Ruiz, Cavaco, Gore, Pena, Balzovich, Baum, Abrams, Robinson, Davis, Swaggerty, Liberator, Henderson, Rollison, Gray, Lewis, Sanchez, Lodolo, Javier, Marquez, and Denneberg. Our green behind this Jordan Groshans is, our purple behind this Jordan Groshans. There's a good one. Dodgers, Brios, Vargas, 19 of 20. Solid. Solid hit. Franco, Welker, nice Rutledge, and Dominguez. This is so weird. So now this is the third time that we haven't seen this someone's auto at all, and we've hit their base and then their green to 50 within 3 boxes. So Cardenas, Valera, and Philip Clark, all following a very, very odd trend. That's going to do it, though, for round number 12. Move on here to our final round for the evening, round 13. And I'll do a little bit of a quick recap of each of the rounds before I get off and start sorting. And then, real quick, do you have any interest in the break that I was mentioning earlier? Oh, no problem, bud. Railer, no problem, buddy. Whatever it might be, it's like I think it's 16 Sapphires, 5 Bowman Hobbies, and 10 Mega Boxes. I think it's going to come in between like $50 and $60 a spot for a player random. You guys have any interest in that? Throat is just dying today. It's getting much better, and then I had to go back on camera for 3 hours. Almost. All right. Last round is now on the team list. The team list is now on the screen, excuse me. Babbling here, making no sense when I'm talking. 13 on the box. Team list. Yager, you got the Angels. Fish with the Astros. Manny with the A's. Gardner Motors, you got the Blue Jays and the Braves back-to-back. Cardinals fan with the Brewers. Wild Blue Yonder, the Cardinals. Yager with the Cubs. Prince with the Diamondbacks. Brios with the Dodgers. Paper Chase with the Giants. Jesse with the Indians, Noah with the Mariners, Craney with the Marlins, Juggernaut with the Mets, and the Nats back-to-back, representing the NL East. My hometown team and my Where I Live Now team. Chris, you got the Orioles, Railer with the Padres, Chris with the Phillies, Jesse with the Pirates, Kid Kicks with the Rangers, Brios with the Rays. It's weird. A couple packs in there were sideways. Dana with the Red Sox, Elliman with the Reds, Yager with the Rockies, B. Buckert, Brad, you got the Royals, Wild Blue Yonder with the Tigers, Iron Horse with the Twins, Craney with the Sox, Metsy with the Yankees. Let's see if we can go 5 for 5 on Dominguez. At least one per round. I think there's been exactly one per round tonight. And if you guys haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on the channel. I appreciate it very much. There'll be a lot more content coming your way, probably starting August 1. I'm probably transitioning into doing this closer to full time. Now this is just whenever I have time. But the company and I are looking into making me a full time might not be the right word, but a more breaking and passing off some of my other responsibilities to some other team members currently. So that'll be fun. Because then I get to do podcasts and share some of all this knowledge that I built over the 2.5 decades I've been buying and selling cards. So that'll be fun. I'm very excited for that. And hopefully it'll give me some more time here to get my basement finally all cleaned up so I can organize this a little bit better so I can maybe get another station over there. It's exciting times for me. All right. Madrigal, Kirilloff, Hernandez, and there we go. One Dominguez for everyone. Congrats, Metsy. Vargas, Green, J-Rod, Valamont, Allen, Encarnacion, Miller, Ashby, Hayes, Poisson, Cruz, Volpe, Grayson, Tavares, Franco, Welker, Hines, Nova, Ruiz, Gavico, Terang, Balzovich, and Baum. No parallel in that box, but Gil, Thomas, Gilbert, and Dominguez. Unreal Valera, wow. We're just on a run of just Valeras and just, Cardenas, Phil Clark, Joe Genord, Diesel Bellarius. We are literally hitting all of the bottom of the barrel guys. I mean, these guys aren't the worst, some of them, but some of them are fine. But that's the only thing that stinks about Sapphire. It's like a true random. There is no case and case hit anything. It's just you can go 150 boxes without hitting 12 or 15 different guys. There's nothing. It can be rough. It can be rough. It can also be the opposite, though. You can go 4 boxes and hit 2 Dominguez's. So, as evidenced by the amount of times we hit 2 of these guys back to back, it's just not the right guys. All right. Will Wilson, McConnell, Sanchez, Thompson, Amaya, Ryan, Hall, Bishop, Huff, Pache. Are we going to get another one? Hernandez, Beck, Mize, 2 Dominguez round for Metsy. Congrats, brother. J-Rod, Hoke, Kate, Ashby, Cruz, Cabello, Brown, Volpe, Gill, Cameron, Hankins, Thomas, and Wander. So again, no numbered card in that box, but another Dominguez. Valamont, Miller, and Garcia. And Dominguez. Connor Cannon, another one. Hit his green earlier. Now we hit his base. Weird trend. Very weird trend today. Three cards. So we got a pack with 3 cards. I don't know what's going on anymore right now. 3-card pack. All right. First time we've seen that in a Sapphire. Everything was smooth sailing, and now we're missing cards. Things are off center, missing borders. Well, I think I know what card we were missing because now we have no parallel again. So I'd venture to say that probably was supposed to be a parallel that was kaputzoed. So sorry, everyone in this round. 3 boxes now without a parallel. Mata, Garcia, Franco, Welker, Adams, Montero, Ruiz, Cavaco, Shortridge, Mitchell, Balazovic, Baum, Jones, Garcia, Davis, Swaggerty, Savage. Anderson, Lewis, Sanchez, Wynn, Green, Marquez, Denneberg, Perez, Levine. Hey, Bobby Witt. That was in the pack that was missing a card. So I can tell you it wasn't resealed. All right, Rollison, Gray, Andrew Vizons, and Glenn Allen Hill. His dad hit a ball onto the roof across from Wrigley Field. Someone told me that in this chat a couple months ago. And now I'm telling you all. I had no idea. Only player ever to do it. Hit it across the street onto the roof. Three cards again. I wonder if there's been other packs in this round. It only has 3. Huh. Very weird. I didn't notice it in the first boxes. Yeah, not a single parallel. I think something was wrong there. So Topps Quality Control, Poopy. Not a single parallel in all 4 boxes, and at least 2 packs that only had 3 cards. All right, Bojarski, Gore, Freeman, McConnell, Pena, Robinson, Sanchez, Ryan, Vicious, Liberator, Hall, Pache. Are we gonna get 3? Henderson, Groshans. Yep. Well, sorry for everyone else, but good for you, Metzi. 3 Dominguez's. Javier, Miller, Ashby, Chisholm, Diaz, Cruz, Volpe, Gonzalez, Adaman, Gill, and Alex Thomas. I think our auto is an orange. I think I saw the color. J-Rod, Valamont, and Lodolo, and let's go with orange. Let's go with Jarren Duran. Oh my God, another one of him. Like I said, we keep pulling this guy, and that's a good one to get. Riley Green, orange. That is sweet. 13 of 25. Wild Blue. Congratulations. Awesome hit. Best auto we've pulled out of Sapphire, no doubt. No doubt. Weird round. 3 Dominguez isn't a Riley Green auto to 25, but I'm still, like, kind of annoyed. All right, so let me get all these out for the recap real fast. Very, very weird. Weird round. The ultimate roller coaster ride of rounds. No parallels. 3 Dominguez isn't a great auto. Okay. Recap. No particular order, but this was round 9. Brennan Davis auto, Adam Hall to 75, base of Laura and Witt. Dibble auto, Kirilloff to 75, Laura base, Witt base. Dieselbel Arias auto to 10, Robert base, Welker to 75, Dominguez base, Beard auto, and Duran to 75. Round 2, Joe Genord auto, Laura base, Madrigal to 75, Robert base, Poisson base, Cardenas auto, Laura base, Witt base, Ryan auto, Dominguez base, Wilson purple to 20, Franco base, Valera auto, Mize red to 15, and Witt base. That was round 10. I apologize if I said round 2. I honestly don't even know what I said, but round 11, Philip Clark base auto, Poisson base, Liberator red to 15, Laura base, Witt base, Rutledge auto, Laura base, Valara green auto to 50, Volpe to 20, Robert base, Dominguez base, Kloffenstein auto, Poisson base, and Witt base. Round 12, Cardenas green auto to 50, Franco base, Vargas purple to 20, Riley green auto, Laura base, Witt base, Cannon Smith auto, Franco base, Dominguez base, Clark green auto to 50, Thomas to 75, Robert base, Rooshman base, and Laura base. And our final round in a very, very weird one. No parallels at all in these 4 boxes, and we had at least 2 packs that were missing a card. There might have been more in the first 2 boxes, but I didn't notice them until we got into the 3rd box when we didn't have a parallel. But Riley Green auto to 25, 1 Dominguez, Glenn Allen Hill auto, Bobby Witt, Franco, Connor Cannon auto, Franco, 2 Dominguez, Leonel Valera auto, Franco, Poisson, and 3 Dominguez. So a very, very weird round, but a good one if you had the Yankees or the Tigers. So that's going to do it for tonight, guys. That's it for the rounds here of 9 through 13 of Sapphire. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording for that. Weird round, right, Brad? It's a weird round indeed. A good round, but a weird one. Like I said, it's like, I mean, good if you had those 2 teams, but really crappy if you had all the other ones, especially because you didn't have a chance for half the cards that you're looking for in the parallels. But thank you guys so much, as always. I'm going to do my best for shipping. Like I said, I'll update you guys, but everything from Sapphire Saturday will definitely be out tomorrow. That's the one guarantee I can make you. This round, these 5 rounds, I don't know, because I also have to do the Prizm football one. That one's been up for a long time, so I want to get that one taken care of as well. So I will do my best, but if anyone has any grading requests, please let me know. Someone has already claimed the Jason Dominguez Sapphire base card for the next grading order that we're submitting, so we can't send any more of those in. But anything else is pretty much fair game, so I'll be happy to check for you guys. But thanks again, and y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be putting up some new breaks probably tomorrow. I'm just going to take tonight off and get to sorting. That way I can relax and start fresh come tomorrow with a new round of stuff for you guys. So, all right. Have a nice night, everyone. It was a pleasure, and I'll catch you guys either tomorrow or Friday or whenever. So